Hey, man. Y'all ain't never got two things to match, man. Milk, no shake, man. Hey, look, today's guest, Memphis-based entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, dedicated to empowering individuals in the barber and beauty industry. He specializes in helping professionals achieve six-figure incomes and develop multiple revenue streams through financial literacy and business acumen. He's also a certified speaker under ET. Let's go, baby. Quit playing with it. Dr. Eric Thomas, quit playing. He's also the co-author of the book. I got mine, man. You need to get yours. Letters to My Son, a master guide into manhood. Quit playing with it. I got mine right here. Let me show y'all. Hey, man, look, we ain't playing with it. Hey, to King Raheem, my brother, it's a supreme pleasure to watch you grow and evolve over the years. I wish you much success, blessings over the on your journey towards high achievement. I appreciate the love and support. Hey, when I got that, I was gonna tell you to sign it for me anyway, but when I opened up and seen it, I was like, come on, man, quit playing, man. That's my guy. But yeah, man, let me go and finish this introduction, man. None other. I got my guy finally. And doing these podcasts and these interviews and things like that, this was one individual that I wanted. Like I just had to get you locked in on the podcast. Hey, look, I got my guy, Elgen Mcferren, man. Let's go. Junior, don't forget the Junior now. What's going on, baby? What's going on, man? Quit playing with it.
Let's be back home in the city.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Look, again, bro, it's an honor to have you. I'm glad you decided to lock in with me. Man, I really appreciate it, man. Real talk. I gave the people a little spiel about your life, but nobody know you like you know you. You know what I'm saying? So who is Elgen Mcferren to, like, who are you to the people who don't know you?
Man, everything you said 100% factual. Just got to add, father and things of that nature. But
yeah.
Everything you said was a result of discipline, dedication, hard work, focus, and sacrifice.
Yeah.
And you started that way. I'm a Memphis kid.
Yeah.
So, I was in and out of juvenile detention center from 12 to 18. Went to prison from 19 to 24. Been shot, as a result of some things I did, was labeled ADHD, stutter real bad, got kicked out of every school you could possibly think of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started.
Yeah.
But through the trials and tribulations, it actually birthed my purpose, you know what I'm saying? Because the oak tree is always inside of the acorn. So what you need always is internally. You just got to find the right situation to help it incubate, man, to bring it to existence.
Okay, for sure. Look, man. Hey, man, we got one, man. Hey, get your pad out, man. Get your pencil and everything ready, man. We going in, man. My boy finna drop a lot of jewels, man, on this one. Hey, you said something about your purpose. When did you realize you had a bigger purpose? Because, look, I'm going to tell you something. I just seen where you said you already had visions of you speaking ever since you was 5 years old. So, as far as your purpose, when you really knew, like, okay, I got a way bigger purpose than, the things that I'm involved in and what I'm doing now.
It's like we always know, bro. Like when you young, you start to play with trucks. You maybe have a desire or to be a mechanic. If you can playing with clippers, it's always inside of you. It's just that I couldn't see it because of my environment, other situations that were going on, bro. So it's like, I put it to you like this here. I had visions of me speaking when I was 5 years old. Yeah. And my mother, she used to go to the church on South Parkway, Southside Church of Christ. She used to go to church on Saturdays to prepare the bulletin for Sundays.
Okay.
And while she was there, while she was in the office typing and printing papers, I'd be on the stage, mimicking the pastor. God said, and et cetera. Me not knowing that God had showed me my purpose, gave me my potential, but my gift to him was going to be to develop that potential. But how was I going to develop it? Through hardship, through trials, through adversity, because I had to qualify for my target audience. Right. So now I can raise up my shirt, show bullet wounds. Now my street worker is certified. Now I can be validated from prison. Now I can be able to identify with the same people I come to serve, because if you ever want to know who to help, just help who you used to be.
Man, for sure. And that's kind of a thing that I've been, what they say, wise people learn from others, smart people learn from their mistakes. But it's something so different from actually feeling that pain, actually going through it versus, you could look, you wise, you could look at something and say, oh, okay, I don't want to go that route. That's cool. But to actually go through it and survive it, like a lot of people who never went through it would never understand. So you got a passion or a testimony that nobody, like none other, because you actually been through it. Like you said, you can lift up your shirt and show the bullet wounds and stuff like that. A lot of people gravitate towards you quicker than somebody who just saying, oh no, don't do that or something like. No, they really see you. They see it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that right there, bro, it is nothing like really coming out on the other end.
The people will gravitate towards me that can hear my voice inside of their own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They can identify my situation, but somebody else may have a whole different calling that's prepared for a whole different situation. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So just because they don't have the identical story as mine doesn't mean they don't have a purpose. They just have a particular purpose that's tailor-made for them. And a lot of times, man, the main thief of success is going to be comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Bible, God gave, he talk about the man the talents, right? Yeah. He gave one man 1 talent, the other man 2 talents, the other man 5. Yeah. And they were supposed to flip it. Yeah. When he came back, the one that had 1 talent, he buried it. And God took it away from him, but he multiplied the ones that had other. Yeah. God only looked for you to duplicate your gift based on the proportion that he gave you. Right. He don't look for the one he gave 1 to make it 10. Yeah. Just flip that jump to 2. Yeah. The 4 to 8, the 5 to 10. Right. So it's just based on our perspective of our circumstances and our perception of ourselves in those circumstances. How do we see ourselves? Because at the end of the day, man, you can never function outside of your self-image. When I saw myself as a thug, that's how I moved. When I saw myself as a businessman, when I saw myself as a father, I began to gravitate on that plane.
Right. Man, that's real talk. What you just said about the talents, it's crazy because I had always heard it, but I just heard, I was listening to a video on YouTube, 𝙎𝙝𝙖𝙠𝙚, where he was talking about it. So it's just crazy. I just listened to that last week. So, and you just put me up on game about the comparison thing like this. So this may be therapy for me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really meant, man, for us to really sit down like this, man. But yeah, man, we are already getting into it, man. I'm actually like, damn, interviewing that nigga, man. Like, damn, man, I got one for the books, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask this. We're gonna take a quick break after this, but I'm gonna ask you this. As far as now, you from Memphis, of course, you from Memphis. Being from Memphis, how did that shape you?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like real talk. When I moved to Houston, people was asking me like, man, how the hell you survive down there?
For real?
So we immune to it. It's like you heard your grandma say, well, you hang around stank long enough, you ain't gonna be able to smell it because you became stank. Right. And so the good part about Memphis is that it's kind of like running with resistance band zones. It's so hard and so difficult to the fact we get immune to it in the sense we develop strength, more muscle for our hustle. So when we step into a different environment, we think we're behind when in actuality, we really be ahead. Yeah. So I appreciate everything that Memphis had to offer, but the whole thing about Memphis is really a biblical situation because if you look at the Bible where Moses was at through Egypt and through the Nile River, or the Nile River, that city was called Memphis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's interesting that Memphis also sits on the river like the Nile and also has a symbolic pyramid like Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, when it comes down to Memphis, I think that Memphis produced some of the most significant talents. I think that it produced a lot of leaders, a lot of innovators, a lot of prolific thinkers. The thing about it is sometimes we're an eagle inside of the chicken coop and we can't see our wings and see our difference and give us the ability to soar because we see the pigeons. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So we think we them, but really we're not. Or we see the cage not knowing we got the ability to fly beyond our hells and excel no matter how far we go based on how far we think.
Okay.